Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, if you haven't seen the title card already, it's gonna be a Cezanne knitwear favorites and I guess you could say recommendations because these are my ultimate favorite Cezanne knitwear that is out there. If there is one thing Cezanne can do right, it is knitwear. And it's just such a classic French look, but also it's like pieces that you don't usually see, and obviously some people can imitate it, but the quality is different from Cezanne, and they really do pay attention to detail. They pay attention to what materials they use, and they're very transparent on it. They're a little pricey, I'm not gonna lie. So I've gotten these sweaters in the like a couple years, not like all in one go because they're pricey. They're very up there in knitwear, but they're like, I guess you could say investment pieces, not really, but like spend your money wisely. Always read what kind of materials the sweater is because like some people are very sensitive to certain types of wool, so they use mohair, they use alpaca, they use cotton, they use like a blend of materials. So definitely recommend reading onto like each item's composition and see from there. But these are the sweaters that I recommend, especially if you haven't had a Cezanne's knitwear. Highly recommend these pieces because it's such a great intro to Cezanne knitwear. So let's get into it. So the first sweater that I would highly recommend from Cezanne is obviously their 100% cotton Leontine jumper. So the Leontine jumper is their classic French mariniere look. It has obviously the kind of like a Henley style. So this is 100% cotton, as you can see. You can see the details of the buttons right there, and like the striping. It has blouson sleeves, I guess you could say, but as you can see, the sleeves. So I got this in the ecru and camel color. It does come in the classic navy look. They have a bunch of colors in this, and this was probably the item that made me want to get something from Cezanne. This is really the item that made me gravitate towards the brand. It was such a different style that I have not seen before. Obviously, there's probably someone out there who copied this look already, but the material is so soft. I've had this for 3, 4 years now, and I love it. I wear it all the time. I can wear it year round. I can put a thermal underneath or wear it with shorts in the summer, and it's such a great piece. And I highly recommend the Leontine jumper as the first item because it's such a great intro to knitwear. It's not the heavy material of wool, but it is that lightweight 100% cotton. Obviously, it'll say that there is polyester, but it is the backing of the buttons that supports the buttons, like this part right here. This little thread is the part that's polyester, but other than that, everything else is 100% cotton, which I absolutely adore and love this sweater. And yeah, that is the first sweater I would recommend from Cezanne, is the Leontine jumper. The next sweater or jumper that I would recommend from Cezanne is the Adrian jumper. I don't see it on their website anymore, but they do have other styles that are very similar to the design. So the one thing that I loved about the Adrian jumper is that it is a high neck. So it's like, okay, maybe it's a mock neck. It's a mock neck. But it has buttons on the shoulder, on the left shoulder, and it's like the brown tortoise shell buttons. As you can see, I'll zoom in. Oh my god, if it focuses. So it has the brown tortoise shell buttons, as you can see, and it's in this rich navy color with white striping all around. It is, I believe I got it in a size medium as well. Obviously, I wanted an oversized look with this because I wanted to wear it with skinny jeans or straight legs or leggings, which is perfect. And my favorite part of this sweater is because that's why I could say that you could wear it with leggings. It has this split hem, as you can see right here. It has a split hem on both sides, and it just gives that perfect tail look when wearing it. And I believe this is like 100, not 100%, but I believe it is 40% wool, 40% cotton, and 20% polyamide. And their polyamide is basically all recycled materials. So this is a great sweater. I'll link something similar that they have with the same blend, but I think something similar would be the one I'm wearing right now, which is the Lucas jumper. This is a favorite of mine, but I'm not including it. I mean, I guess I can include it. I can include this Lucas jumper, which is very similar to the Adrian jumper. It's just like, obviously the buttons are on the front. It's like the Henley style, just like the Leontine jumper, but it's in wool, cotton, and polyamide blend. I have it in the Ecru classic color. When this came out, it sold out immediately because everybody wanted this sweater. Obviously, the buttons are so beautiful. It's in this white shell color. They have this in many different colors, and at one point I was like, damn, I should have gotten the stripe one, but I have a lot of stripes. So let I digress. I chose this color and I love this sweater. It's so warm, it's so classic. I do wear a lot of white and cream colored sweaters and clothes, so this worked out perfectly in my closet. And yeah, I love this sweater. They did come out with something very similar a couple years ago. It's not sold anymore. It's called the Mickey jumper. I'll put a picture up. Um, of it, and that one is like wool. I think it's baby alpaca and polyamide blend, just those two, and it has like the hairy fibers on it. It's very soft and warm. I have it, but it's in storage. I got it in the picture that I showed. It's in this nutmeg orangey color. I love that sweater. It's so nice and warm, but like in the beginning it was a little itchy, but once you get like you wear it more often and you wash it, it gets soft over time. So that has the same design as this, except this one is obviously like it has the rib texture, which is the same as here. It's like the knitted pearl texture beaded. And yeah, highly recommend these two. These two sweaters, Lucas and Adrian. I will link these below and I will link something similar to this. So I have a bunch of cardigans. I did not notice this, but I have three cardigans coming up from Sezon, and one of them is something they came out with in the past season, which is the most recent one that I've added in my collection, is the Andina cardigan. So it's in this lovely rich brown color, and I would say it is so pretty. It has like, if you don't notice it, it has like little white flecks on it, and the buttons is lovely. It's a high round neck cardigan, and it's so warm. I love the design throughout. It has that like braided knit all around, even on the sleeves. It does have blouson sleeves. I did get mine in a size medium because a small felt a little too tight. If like I wanted to wear it as an open cardigan, it didn't look or sit right on me. So I did get a size medium, and I love this. It's 100, no, it's like I believe it's like 90% wool and like 10% polyamide or something like that. I'll put it somewhere here. But it's so warm and lovely. I love the color brown. If you do not notice for anything, I am very attracted to this type of brown. This color is so beautiful on any skin tone, I would say. It's so neutral, yet so different rather than the classic like tan, brown, gray, black sweaters. They have this color. They did come out with this in a light tan like I think last year in 2022. Oh my god, that was 2 years ago. But they came out with something very similar in a very light tan color. I was gonna get that one, but I ended up not, which best decision ever because they came out with this a year later. So highly recommend this cardigan. It's so cute. So, the last three pieces that I would recommend from Sezon, I absolutely, out of all the six sweaters that I'm showing, obviously Leontine, but if you're going straight into the like their wool, their blend fabrics that are very thick and warm sweaters, I believe skip the Andina, skip the Adrian or the Lucas. I would say get these. Any of these, they're all made of the same composition. So wool, polyamide, and alpaca, they're all made with the same material, but in different designs. So I have them in different colors, even though two of them look very similar. The first one that I ever got from Cezanne, I would say, is the Basil cardigan, which is this lovely navy color, and it is like a v-neck. This is a v-neck one, and if you haven't noticed already, it has hairy fibers on it. As you can see, there's like little hairs coming out of it. So at first I thought, oh my god, this is gonna be a very itchy sweater. But it's not. After you've laundered it, I do use a special type of laundry detergent that is meant for wool and cashmere, and it helped a lot. Definitely recommend not wearing black with this, especially if you know that it'll stick to it, because it'll just stick to black. But either way, it's still beautiful. You could just lint roll it. I do love this. I believe that this is in such a lovely, rich blue color. I wouldn't say this is navy. The Adrian jumper is navy, but the Adrian jumper in some lighting can look black. This is like I would say royal blue, not even, but royal blue, navy color, and it's so nice, and it has like, it's very thick and warm, but still lightweight, if you know what I mean. Uh, the next one is actually a very, very similar one, except it's like a rounded version of the Bastille. It's called their Emile cardigan, as you can see. And the navy one is tone on tone with the buttons. So like the buttons are also the same color as the sweater, which I appreciate. But this one has contrasting tortoiseshell buttons, and it is in this lovely camel color. You can see the little hairs coming out, as you can see right there. So for someone who's very sensitive, I probably won't recommend this sweater just because it might make you itchy. A very, very itchy. But this sweater will keep you warm. Both of them have blouson sleeves, as you can see. The blue one I did get in a medium, and then this one I got in a small. Um, it is very oversized, I would say. And this one is very special to my heart because I did get this in Paris. So I love this because of that reason. I literally went to 3 Cezanne stores just to find this, and they finally had it in the one of the stores that we went to, and I love this. It's so cute, it's classic. I think it will look nice on everyone. They do have a bunch of colors, so like on these designs, they have a bunch of colors that'll suit any of your liking. They have like bright colors, neutral colors, and yeah. The last item that is, it's not a cardigan, so, but it's the same composition as the Basile and Emile cardigan. It's their Jose jumper. It has the same neckline as the Emile cardigan, except obviously this has no buttons. It's not a cardigan, it's a jumper, it's a sweater. Um, Again, it has the blouson sleeves. No, it doesn't. It does not have the blouson sleeves. It has a straight sleeve, and um, I love this for some reason. At first I didn't like care for it when I looked at it in the website, or when it came out. I didn't care for it, but over time, I fell in love with the color. I kept looking at it. It's in this much cooler tone color as the Andina, and it's obviously still brown, as you can see the texture of the knit, and it has like the white flecks blended in into the knit, which I love. I think it's brings out great texture and design. The cardigan in the Emile I got in mottled camel, and this one is in the dark taupe. Um, I love this sweater. It is very warm. It's very cropped, I would say, but it does its job. I love this sweater, and I will definitely be wearing it more often. So those are the 7 sweaters that I recommend from Cezanne. and I hope you find this useful, especially if you're buying from Sezon for the first time. And if you need more information, if you want more videos like this, please let me know in the comment section down below. Or if not, it's fine, I'll still make videos. But these are the 7 knits that I highly recommend from Sezon, and if you haven't done so already, please like and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!